Hello everybody, Brian Brick, eXp Realty, along with Jason Mills from eXp Realty. We're renting in a foreclosure and we're going to give you tidbits what to look for. And Jason is an expert on this. So Jason, what's the first thing you look for?
Well, walking into this one right away, the first thing you can't help but to notice is the fact that the ceiling's missing, and we'd want to evaluate what's going on here. So after that, we'll take a walk through, kind of see what other things that we see as we go through. Obviously, there's no flooring in here, so there's either been some kind of water damage, some kind of issue. We'll go room by room and just kind of evaluate what we see and what it'll take to get it back to what it was. But obviously here we're in the living room, nice fireplace. That's got some upside, but beyond that, I mean, want to get to the bottom of what's going on with the ceiling. So here we've got bedroom number one. Looks like we've got the same issue with the ceiling missing, some damage to the floor here, some uneven floors.
So the question I would have for you, Jason, too, would be, do you look for mold as well when you're in here?
If we think that the source is, if the source is water, for sure we'd want to look for some kind of mold or mildew, which could, potentially lead to bigger issues there as well.
Hey Jason, what is the first thing you look at when you come into a foreclosure for the kitchens?
Well, kitchens and bathrooms obviously are very important. They add some of the most value. They're one of the first things people like to look at, so they can be expensive repairs. This one, as it turns out, is actually not that bad. I mean, the cabinets are a little bit older. Don't really know what the puddle is on the countertop over there. That's unique.
When you walk in, you see a crack on the ceiling. What do you think of when you see that?
Well, in older homes like this, when you see a crack, something like this, I'm going to assume that it's generally plaster and lathe. So the movement like that is going to cause cracks. And so the next place I would want to look is the basement to see, has there been any movement? Is it because of the foundation? So here we go upstairs. See what's going on up here. Looks like maybe a toilet or a water leak of some sort. Would have been some substantial flooding.
Hey Jason, when you see water in the basement, what does that mean?
This has clearly been a consistent issue they've had. So they tried to pour some cement down at the base of the wall to try to block it. They've also patched the wall in spots. I think there's clearly either a drain tile issue, some kind of basement seepage issue. And things like this can be an expensive fix. This isn't a cheap fix.
Another thing when you first drive up, our biggest concern is always roofs and chimneys. And we drove up to this one. This is what we find. That roof needs to be replaced ASAP. And that could have something to do with some of the water damage inside as well.